iPad.
It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, the hilarious Anthony Anderson. Could he be joining the cast of one of our favorite reality shows? We'll find out. Plus, the inside scoop on Hollywood's newest starlet heading down the wrong path. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
I have a broken pinky toe. No, laugh now, peep the prognosis later. No, look, okay, so yesterday I was telling you that, last week I told you that my pinky toe got caught on a wall as I was leaving Chicago. So I'm walking in my flip-flops and I'm saying goodnight to, everybody over at the washing machine. They wash our clothes like right afterwards, our underpinnings. And my foot wasn't paying attention and it clipped my pinky toe on the wall. And then there were like 3 children there, so I couldn't fully curse and carry on. There were 3 kids who came in to say hello, so I had to grimace and hold it and talk to them nice, when really all I wanted to do was curse. Well, so this was last week. Okay, so I iced my feet and I put them up and I took an Advil, and the next morning I was in my heels. If you notice, I haven't worn flats practically all season, much less I didn't wear any last week, and I didn't wear slippers. I've been wearing my heels. So there was no swelling, and it felt better in heels than it did in like my keds. My keds were the ones giving me the problem, and bare feet. So yesterday I said, you know what? I have a relationship with a podiatrist, Dr. Stuart Mogul. He did my bunion surgery years ago. He's in Manhattan. He took care of my feet during Dancing with the Stars. He clips my corns. Thank you, Dr. Mogul. He does it all. So I said, you know what, Doc, do you have anything available between finishing the talk show yesterday and doing the matinee at 2:30 on Broadway yesterday? And then we had an evening show. So it was a very busy day. I said, do you have a moment to just slip me in, throw my meat on the slab? Take a look at it through the X-ray, because it's been a week and I have pain, but only in flats. There he goes, looking. And he comes back, he says, you broke your pinky toe. Oh. I'm like, really? And all I could think of, forget the break, I'm like, I don't need any downtime. We're at the end of the Wendy talk show season. I've got a Chicago to do and a wig line that I'm about to go out on the road and promote. I do not need to go to a... No, look. I'm like, I do not need to go into a hospital to get a stupid toe fixed. Because I was thinking of tying the toe real tight until the blood got cut off, then it just fall off. I don't need it anyway. But it's all right. So he said, you broke your toe. He said, don't worry. He said, it's a very, very common thing. You've probably broken your pinky toe before going to the bathroom at night and you just never knew it. The pinky toe fuses back together. He said, Wendy, I can already see in the X-ray, it's already starting to mold back together. He said, in about another week, you won't feel any pain. And believe me, the pain is not painlicious. Like, I'm not taking pain pills or anything like that. You power through. And he said, in about another week, you won't feel any pain. And in 4 to 6 weeks, it'll be as good as new. So, and he said, and people do this all the time. He said, that's why I don't like flip-flops and this summer season, and that's why I always encourage people to have some sort of nightlight in their bedroom so that they don't bump their pinky toe. I mean, the same thing can't be said for your thumb toe. If you break that, that's probably the operation. But that little pinky thing over there, it's fine. Look, my feet, look. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So he wrapped the pinky toe with the other toes in the middle to support the pinky. And I said, can I wear my Keds? He said, yeah. He said, but I'll give you a boot if you want. And I said, well, boots get you better seats places. People move out of the way. So I said, I'll take the boot and I'll just wear it when necessary. So I tried it out. I went to have some Italian food in between our matinee. I went over to Scotto's here in New York. And I got a good table. I had the boot, see? I had the boot. But thank you, Dr. Mogul, and that's a warning to everybody. Watch that pinky toe, because it's a mother. Now, about Amanda Bynes, the drama continues. So it's time for an Amanda update. Hit it. So now, Amanda is currently in a California hospital. You already know that, on that mental health hold after starting a fire in the driveway of a stranger's home. She's being held involuntarily. And usually that hold, they say, is for 72 hours, but according to TMZ, the doctors at that hold hospital are holding her for at least 2 weeks so that they can properly, so that they can properly diagnose her mental health. And so I guess that's good news that, you know, she's someplace where she'll be safe. And Dr. and Mrs. Bynes were on TV the other day, not talking to us, but the cameras were following them going to see their daughter. So, you know, hopefully everybody's on board and she'll be well sooner than later. And one other piece of good news for Amanda is that she's not going to be charged for the crime of starting the fire at the bottom of the driveway. But if I were the homeowner, I'd be like, okay, who's cleaning this up? Because that's not on the neighborhood association property. You know what I mean? And then when you clean up one area on the driveway, now that area is gonna look all bleached out and white. The driveway used to be a perfect uniform color. And now the driveway is gonna look like it has vitiligo. So, according to TMZ though, the cops and the prosecutors view her conduct as non-criminal and rooted in mental illness. So they're not charging her with anything, and she's gonna get the help. My driveway is still a mess, but I guess I'll deal with that. Do you remember I was telling you about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore? She was refusing to sign her contract for another season unless they gave her a pay raise. And I was telling Andy Cohen through the TV, just give her a raise because we need her on the franchise. The franchise is gonna start slipping. It actually kind of did start slipping, but Kenya came in and kind of saved it. You know, with all that Gone with the Wind fabulousness mess. You just stir in the pot. Well, Us Weekly is saying that Gone with the Wind fabulousness got Kenya a raise. She's gonna now be making $600,000 for the season. And that doesn't include bonuses for big ratings. In the meantime, no word on what she was making before. I'll have to get back to you on that. But whatever it is, $6,000 is good because this is signing on for her second season. 600,000. 600,000. That's good because this is only her second season. NeNe's making $1 million, but NeNe's had to put her business out in the streets for 4 whole seasons to get that $1 million. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a lot of work. And then she's making her $1 million, but Kenya got in there. By next season, if she really brings it this season, she'll be making that $900,000, $1 million. Kim Zolciak, in the meantime, and Kandi reportedly get $800,000 per season. Which I can't figure that out for the life of me. I mean, Kim, okay, she's been around, but she really wasn't around last season. She doesn't bring $800,000 worth of entertainment. I mean, it might have been back when she was drinking wine, she was with NeNe, you know, that's when she was bringing it like that. And then Kandi, Kandi always thinks I don't like her. It's not that I don't like you, Kandi, it's just that I just feel like, you know, you are too sane for the show. And every time Kandi scenes come on, like, I just want to look at that little daughter of hers, Riley. Riley's so cute. I want to see Kandi be a mom, and then I want to walk out of the room and go brush my teeth and come back. I don't think that you're $800,000 worth of drama on the show, that's all. But I'm gonna get back to Kandi in a minute. I want to tell you about Phaedra and Portia. $50,000 per season. I said $50,000 per season. I said $50,000 per season. Well, I have to tell you something. Portia stands to get a raise if she makes this new single life all drama filled with that bachelorette pad I told you to have, and just like put your business out there, girl. Put it out there and go after Cordell and get that pay jump next time. Phaedra, there is no helping you. I think Phaedra and Apollo, look, a lovely couple, but $50,000 is about right. And Cynthia, she's not even on the radar. We couldn't even find what Cynthia makes. But that is the difference with all these housewives, you know, from $50,000 to $1 million for NeNe, $600,000 for Gone with the Wind for only her second season. Back to Kandi, the smartest one of them all is Kandi. I'm gonna tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because she has managed to put the least of her business out there. All we really know about Kandi Well, all you really know about Candy. Oh, my earring. But I've been around for a while. You know, this Hot Topics is not new to me. I had 23 years in radio where the Hot Topics were there too. Anyway, so. Look at me dip with my broken toe. And put my earring back on. All you really know about Candy is that Candy is a businesswoman who gets paid for writing those good songs and every time they play on the radio. All you really know about Candy that she puts out there is that man that she's with, which I still don't like that choice, but it's not scandalous. And all you really know about Candy is she's got dough enough to have 2 houses, a recording studio, and she had that spin-off show that whatever, Candy Factory. I didn't like that one. But the point that I'm trying to make is that Candy is the smartest one because she put out the least of her business. She comes off as a great mom, and she's getting $800,000. So Candy's the winner. Candy wins. It's very, very difficult, though. Oh, you know what? In other Real Housewife news, let me tell you something. NeNe's getting backlash after she tweeted something about reality star wannabes. Now, I'm gonna read it to you, and then you be the judge. Now, she says, just saw the list of all the new reality shows that are coming soon. Everybody's a reality star now. Wow, I gotta go. Yeah, NeNe, everybody is a reality star now. In case you've noticed, people watch more reality shows than sitcoms. Number 1. Number 2, NeNe, this was kitchen table talk. This was not something you were supposed to tweet because now people gave her a lot of razzmatazz on Twitter saying, oh, now you think you're all highbrow. What are you, mad because people are gonna come in and get your $1 million quicker than you did 4 seasons? You know, and that whole bit, you know, it's like she's hating on the new reality stars. Yeah, you should have just kept your mouth closed with this one, NeNe, because yeah, everybody is a reality star now, just like you. And NeNe also, that would be like scripted TV stars. In other words, like the real actors saying, oh, all reality stars now want to be TV stars, like you. Or, oh, all the talk show hosts want to do Broadway. Don't hate on everyone's hustle. All right. And now, everybody, it's time for me to ask you guys a question. I've teamed up with my friends at Ask.com for today's question, and it's about Anthony Anderson. The question is, and feel free to scream out if you think you know the answer. Okay, what sitcom did Anthony Anderson not only create but star in? A, Till Death, B, The Bernie Mac Show, C, All About the Andersons, or D, My Wife and Kids? What do you... I've got the answer, and I'll give it to you after the break. Keep it here. You've got to be here to understand what happens in between the breaks. Because it's fun to do the show, but as soon as we go to commercial, DJ Booth turns up the music, and we were dancing to old school Marvin Gaye, and I was waiting for him to mix in the Robin Thicke song, you know, to just make it really happen. I think that's the song of the summer, right? Yeah, I think that's the song of the summer. Although I miss Katy Perry this summer. You know, one of those teenage songs that makes us want to dip and do it and feel young. And we all know the words to it. Anyway, yeah, we were dancing and all during the commercial. If you ever want to come, the tickets are free. Go to wendyshow.com. Join in. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. The answer for today's Ask.com question. I've got it. Before the break, I asked you, what sitcom did Anthony Anderson not only create, but he also starred in? And the answer is C, All About the Andersons. The show was inspired by his own experience as an actor living in a multi-generational household. Anthony played a struggling actor who moves in with his parents to provide a stable environment for his young son. So that's that. Thank you, Ask.com, for all the answers. If you've got a question, all you gotta do is go to Ask.com. They are the #1 site for answers. Up next, we're gonna share some of your comments about today's hot topics. Keep it here.